Romans 8:28, all things work together for good for those who love God. That verse is on every fridge magnet in every Christian home. But what happens when you actually live it? The collapse, the months where nothing moved, the season where everything froze and you thought God had forgotten. That was not punishment, that was preparation. I know it because I lived it. Imagine building something for a year, daily, consistent, faithful. Then it gets taken from you overnight. No warning, no explanation. The world calls that failure. Genesis 50:20 calls it something else. You meant it for evil, God meant it for good. Joseph said that after being sold by his brothers, falsely imprisoned, and forgotten for years. Every single thing that happened to him was a prerequisite for the throne. The pit was a prerequisite. The prison was a prerequisite. The betrayal was a prerequisite. None of it was wasted. But here's what Joseph could not see from the bottom of the well. The same God who allowed the descent also prepared the elevation. Think about that for a second. The freeze months, God was restructuring. The health scare, God was deepening. The season of silence, God was building infrastructure that you could not produce. The season of silence, God was building infrastructure that you could not have built while producing. Romans 8:28 is not a bumper sticker. It is an operating system. It means every input, even the painful ones, is being processed toward an output you cannot see yet. The algorithm of heaven does not waste a single frame. If you have felt this, you already know. Daniel sat in a lion's den. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego stood in a furnace. David hid in caves for years. Paul wrote half the New Testament from a prison cell. Every prison produced a testimony. Every furnace proved a faith. Every cave shaped a king. So if you are in the middle of something that looks like destruction, ask yourself this: what is God building in me that he could not build when things were going well? Because the answer to that question is the whole point of the season. Let that land. Nothing is wasted. Not the pain, not the waiting, not the silence, not the collapse. All things working together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. The waiting is the place where faith is. Save this for the day you need a reminder that the delay is not denial. And share this with someone who's in the middle of a season that looks like destruction. Follow if you believe God wastes nothing. Stay tuned, stay awake, keep your heart fixed on Christ. Many blessings.